song of Chinese Taipei. The national anthem of Australia. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Players, please start your warm-up.
Around the world, Mexico and in Europe. 2021 season in Mexico averaged 17 points. And 8 rebounds, so he can play. Here's the starting five. Yao Cheng Pai, Kuei Yu Chu, Chi Yu Han, William Martino and Sao Jin Wu. He's 1'90", 26 years old, Wu Xiao Jin, and he played in the Asia Cup qualifiers, 3 games, 15 minutes, 5.7 points a game. Charles Henry Parker is the coach for Chinese Taipei, took them to their best ever 4th at the 2018 Asian Games. Saw a great quote from him, a picture of him and on Twitter, energy that ignites a performance, and they're going to need plenty of that in this game against a young Australian team. But with Nick Kay leading, He played at the World Cup in 2019. He played in all 8 games, averaged 20 minutes a game amongst a star-studded team. 7.9 points a game, 5 rebounds. And here's the starting 5. Emmett Nahr, Carl, Luke, Zunic, Nick Kay, Angus, John, Brent and Craig Moller will start things off for Australia. Galloway, McDonald, Gak, Aquera, Madronja, Dean Ditt and Vague on the bench. Moments away. First games for these countries in these FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. Top 3 teams will advance, and your results from the first round, as it was for the 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers, carry forward into the second round. Top 3 teams from the 4 will progress to the second round, and then you'll be joined by 3 teams from an adjoining group. Play crossover games against them, and then it's the top 3 teams from those groups that will advance. Now we have 3 hosts. Philippines and Japan are qualified. Indonesia will qualify. There we see Charles Henry Parker will qualify as playing hosts, either through the qualifiers where they're struggling there, they're 0-3, or they must make the quarterfinals of the FIBA Asia Cup, which is upcoming. And there's Rob Beveridge, the head coach for these qualifiers. He took over the reins last month and took Perth Wildcats in 2009 to the NBL Championship. So we're underway here in Okinawa, Japan. Chinese Taipei with the first possession. Chinese Taipei in white, Australia in green. Welcome along, wherever you're watching this around the world. It's the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 edition Asian qualifiers. And Chinese Taipei off one leg, attacks, and just up short, and here comes Australia. Pressure on the sideline. Angus Brandt, Waller, penetrate, kick. Emmett Nahr into the corner. Craig Moller inside. And deflected. Good defenses by Chinese Taipei.
1.8 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Shots up, and they get the offensive rebound. Good play, and the foul. Nick Kay leading from the front there with the offensive rebound, and Chinese Taipei did so well on that defensive possession.
Chinese Taipei, number 29,
but they couldn't get the box out on Nick Kay. Remember, Nick Kay played in the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 and the Olympic Games in Tokyo last year. Now, Nick Kay averaged in 8 games and 20 minutes a game, 7.9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 60% from 2-point range, 25-42 in that competition, and 11 rebounds was his biggest haul, and that was versus Spain in the double overtime loss in the semi-final. So he's played in massive games, so he's going to be invaluable for this group who are starting out their senior international careers. Taipei trying to respond. Long 3 is good. Nothing but net. Pai Yao Cheng knocks it down from way downtown. Okay, to Muller. Lots of pressure on the ball. Jump stop back outside. Kay and gets through the 2 defenders.
Foul Chinese Taipei. Number 29, Han.
Foul on Chinese Taipei, Han Chi for Chinese Taipei.
Substitution, Chinese Taipei, number 42, Shi and Huan.
Han Shi En in for Chinese Taipei. Behind the back for Emmett Na, and off the glass. Good defense though, staying connected. And Cheng with the rebound. Will Artinho, left-handed, White Tower, they call him. In his new homeland, left-hand running hook, no good. He's gonna be dealt with, I'm sure, very physically by the Australian defense. Baseline cut, extra pass, wide open three from the top is off. Another rebound, Nick Kay, already asserting his authority on the glass. Almost a throwdown. Thought about it, Craig Moller. Playing for Würzburg in Europe, in Germany. Club basketball. And just off for Artinho, who's just finding his feet here in the national team. Great pass. Beautiful pass from Karl-Luke Zunic, just 22 years old. Pull-up jump shot is just short. Offensive rebound, good job by Fang Shi-en. Artinho goes strong and makes the running left-handed shot, keeping Chinese Taipei right in touch. Remember, these two teams met in the 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. Australia winning comfortably by 20, 88-66 and 104-66. That's in 2018 and 27, going back to 2017. Of course, these qualifiers, the complete qualification period over 6 windows, over nearly 2 years to make the finals. Inside, Nick Kay, double teaming there. Taipei, jump stop, wide open three is en route and just short. Offensive rebound, Craig Moller. Extra pass into the corner, shots up and rattles around, and it's good for Alex Mudronya. Just 22 years old again, playing with the Illawarra Hawks. Club basketball. Artinho to Chukwayu. Off the glass, that's a tough move for you. Bounce pass into the corner, three is up for Craig Moller and it's short, and here comes Chinese Taipei in transition. Pai Yao Cheng. Artinho's going to let the three go, and he's missed everything.
Out of bounds.
I guess he's trying to just find his feet.
Substitution Australia, number 7, McDonald.
And Sean McDonald in. Another young player.
Substitution, Chinese Taipei, number 47, Yi Changzhou.
Chu Yixiang is in for Chinese Taipei. Just 2 players from the... And big throwdown, beautiful pass. And Reece Fake into the game, and he immediately, nice little pass, and throws it down. Sean McDonald with the assist. 4 assists to 1, Australia lead that category. Shot clock running down, and off the glass, no good, just a touch strong. Sean McDonald rebound, pushes ahead. Alex Mudronya into the corner, wide open, just off, ball's loose. Offensive rebound, Alex Mudronya, and energy is plenty from Australia. And Will Artinho. Artinho knocking it loose. Galloway in. 19 years old. There's a few teenagers on this Australian team. He's one of them. And shots up. Nice screen by Galloway. That's a beautiful three by Vague. And he's come in and fitted straight in. 2 and a 3-pointer. Nick Kay with the assist, but Galloway with the screen to set that up. Artinho trying to make things happen. Left hand hook is good. Going up against Reece Vague. They've got to give Artinho as many touches as possible, but now he's got defense to play. Forces the kick out, but wide open shot just off. And Chinese Taipei trying to push. Pai Yao Chang. Double spin. That would have been beautiful, but just couldn't get it to go. Monjonia pushes, still pushing, off the glass is good. And straight up the other end, Chinese Taipei, really good transition. And Wu Xiaoqin. Played in the Asia Cup qualifiers, just him and Zhu Yixiang from this Chinese Taipei team, and nobody's stopping Madronia, and he looks really sharp. 7 points already in 3 minutes of play. 100% from the field, Madronia. Good strong move by Zhao Yixiang. He's going to be so key, the 31-year-old playing with Beijing Shugan on the CBA. His club team this season. Vague. Trying to double team when they can. Back outside, Galloway makes the pass. And Nick Kay, this time the recipient, knocks down the three. .235 remaining in the first. Hope you're enjoying the action. The Asian qualifiers. It's the road to the Philippines, Japan and Indonesia. The FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. That will happen next August. Penetrate, kick, Artinho way outside. He's going to pull up for three off the dribble. Just short. But of course, if he takes the shot, he's not under there to contest the rebound. 21-11. Australia lead, but there's a quick whistle there. Angus Brandt was in the post.
Foul Australia, number 12, Grant, first personal and teams first. Substitution Australia.
Too much physicality in the post there.
And substitution for Chinese Taipei, number 3, Bin Shenlin.
Rob Beveridge with his assistants, Rob McKinley and Mike Kelly, all working with the young players in Australia. The two assistants, so great for the talent ID for the next generation of Australian players. Shots up and just short. Chinese Taipei, another 3, just doesn't quite go down. Chi Hao Wei, and strong move.
Foul before the shot.
Angus Brandt taking it strong to the hoop.
Number 31, Altino. First personal, teams 4. Substitution. Chinese Taipei, number 45, Lee. Australia, number 4, Nar. And number 22, Mahler.
Substitutions in. Lin Chen for Chinese Taipei, and Craig Muller's in, and Emmett Nar for Australia. So good, lots of rotations. 3-pointer is up. And another 3's going up. This time it's good for Carl Luke Zunic, and he looks good, just 22 years old. Another Australian star in the making. Penetrate kick wide, open 3. It's just off again. They're getting really good looks. They made their very first one. Just haven't been able to connect with any subsequent 3's. Zunic, ball moving across the top. Good enough defense from Chinese Taipei to get a deflection.
And substitution from Australia, number 14,
Chu Yi Xiang. Emmett Nar inside. A nice step through finish by Angus John Brandt. That's how you get aggressive. And they're putting pressure on the inbounds as well, Australia. That's looking good for Australia at the moment. Penetrate, kick. Back outside, 3 is open, and they're just short again. And the outlet to Zunic. Attacks on the baseline, little pass inside to Moller.
From Chinese Taipei, number 7, Wei. First personal.
Spacing looks really good for the Australians, so they can penetrate, and tough for Chinese Taipei to cover all the options. And Wei Chao Hao with the foul, and Moller at the line. 27 years old. To 11, Australia lead. Time running down at the end of the first quarter. 10 seconds remaining. Can Chinese Taipei have a positive end? Shots up for 3, and it's just off. Ball's loose. And they had the offensive rebound. But Wei Chao Hao just couldn't keep it. So Australia have 1 second. They throw it long. The catch, turn. Just off for Australia there, for Bent. Angus Brandt there, just missing. End of the first, Australia 28, Chinese Taipei 11.
「
the first three that went down for Chinese Taipei for Pei Yao Cheng. But then Australia came back strong. And the pass off. They were scoring from outside and inside. There's Vague with the finish. 6 of 8 from 2, 4 of 11 from 3. And 10 assists in that quarter alone. It's infectious. And when you have role models like Ingles, Deladova, Paddy Mills, guys that want to share the ball. And Nick Kay's the real connection between those teams and this team, and it's been installed into these young players. Scan the code that you can see on the screen for live stats and more for this game. Download the FIBA Basketball World Cup Qualifiers app for all the information for the qualifiers around the world. And there's Will Artinho. It's a real baptism of fire for him, playing against the might of Australia. 4 points for him. 2 of 4 from 2, 0 from 2 from 3. He's got 1 rebound and 1 foul. But Australia looking connected and looking dangerous here early in their first appearance in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers for the 2023 edition. They try to go inside Australia and it's broken up, but they get it straight back. Bounce pass, blocked, and Moller out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Chinese Taipei ball.
Trying to go underhand, and good D from Chu Kwai Yu. Inside, Fan Xian. Altinho spins, goes to his left, just can't get it to go. Rebound by Wenaquera, in for the first time. Moller off the screen, and he rolls Aquera behind the back. Good defense at the moment from Taipei. Brandt, Aquera spins, and he's back into trouble almost. Gets the pass away. And nice finish by Emmett Nar. Patient play. Aquera nearly lost it, got it back and made the right decision. A young 19-year-old player coming through the junior Australian ranks. Good pass, and they try to make the extra pass to Fan Xian, but just turned it over.
Number 25.
Just going back to Wenaquera, he did play in the Asian Cup qualifiers. Played 1 game for New Zealand in the win. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. So we'll see how he goes in 20 minutes of play. Chinese Taipei get the steal. Emmett Nar losing it. Floater is no good, and Moller retrieves the ball for Australia. Moller, and offensive foul. And it was Brandt.
Australia, number 12, Brandt. Second personal and team's first.
And Will Artinho hits the deck. Just trying to get early position under the hoop, but Artinho, as soon as he felt the contact, was heading to the floor. Artinho up top, looking for options. Nice pass inside. And Ling Cheng just couldn't get it to go. 6'7", he gives Chinese Taipei some more size, the 21-year-old. Beautiful bounce pass. What a block by Ling Cheng. Exciting play. Off the glass, and they make it. Chinese Taipei, Ling Cheng. Ling Cheng with the finish. 25-year-old playing with the FIBA Braves. And Artinho knocks it away. Australia retain possession. Nah, still Nah. Off. Can't get it to go, and Taipei looking sharper now. Xu Kuayu inside to Lin Cheng. Sheng for three is good, and Chinese Taipei are hitting their groove. Madronya. K is in, just to steady the ship as Chinese Taipei have some good moments here. There's a foul on the handoff as Chu is trying to fight his way through the handoff situation.
And substitution, Australia, number 7, McDonald, and number 13, Yak.
McDonald in. Madronya. Moller attacks. Bounce pass. And really great job by Akolda Gak. 2 meters 10, 19-year-old. Another under 19 World Cup participant from this group. Really athletic move. Shots up from deep is no good. That was under a lot of pressure. Moller and gets fouled going down the left-hand sideline.
First personal, 3 seconds. And substitution for Chinese Taipei, number 27, Zhou.
Back underway. Shots up, and it's good for three. Sean McDonald, beautiful pin down screen to get him open. And the pass was right on time. Madronya with the assist, but it's not just about the pass, it's the screen as well. Artinho goes right, loses it, and here comes Australia 3-on-1. And they missed the layup, but Akolda Gak right there. To throw it down. 37-16 Australia. 15 second chance points for Australia, just 2 for Chinese Taipei.
Foul, Australia.
Substitutions.
Number 11, K. First personal and team second. Substitution, Chinese Taipei, number 5, Bai. And number 6 for Australia, Callaway.
Galloway's in. Taipei passing it around the outside, and they just off. Rebound, Madronya. Wide open three is just off for Galloway, but Nick Kay, another rebound. And he offers the screen for Madronya, and he pops. Extra pass. Then Kay sets the screen. Pass fake, attack, left-hand dribble, right-hand finish. No good, that was tough with it from Madronya going left, trying to finish with his right hand. Taipei. Attack off the right hand, penetrate kick. Shots up for three is off left for Chu. And Australia try to save the loose ball. Alex Madronya.
Timeout Australia, their first timeout.
Okinawa, Japan. It's the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers for Asia teams, and 7 points Madronya, 5 rebounds Muller, and Zunic leads the assists. China and Japan are the other two teams in this group. As we see some of the highlights, and there's the GAC follow-up throwdown. It was a 3-on-1 break, so Australia are always looking to get the positive finish. Back underway. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the second. Chinese Taipei down 37-16. Chu Xiang has to stop. Back outside, Artinho for 3, right at the buzzer, and he misses everything.
Australia ball.
Coach Charles Henry Parker, he knew this was going to be a tough ask for his team, and it's proving that way at the moment. Golden Gak, and Galloway going strong to the hoop, gets fouled.
Foul, Chinese Taipei, number 25, Lee.
Clear foul there by Ling Cheng.
Substitution for Australia, number 25, Wade. Free throw at the line, number 6, Galloway.
Jalen Galloway at
2 shots.
the line. Just 19 years old, 1'97". This is the first. Just signed a long-term contract. Sydney Kings. Played at the under-19 FIBA Basketball World Cup in Latvia last summer. Gets the shooter's roll there. 9.6 points a game, 1.6 rebounds for Australia there. They finished in 10th position, losing to Turkey in the 9th and 10th positional game. And ball's up and somehow goes down. And a few smiles there for Chu Xiang and the bench of Chinese Taipei, but maybe that's what they need. 20 points, the deficit for Chinese Taipei. Extra pass. Good defense though, and they get the steal off Gak. Good job by Huai Yu. Cheng. Left-hand dribble. Shot clock is running down. He goes left, spins, and gets it to go. That's a couple of shooters' rolls they've had. Kind ring here in the Okinawa Arena in Japan. Inside-outside dribble. McDonald. Bounce pass, but again, Chinese Taipei, they have these bursts of good play. They've just got to extend them. And Reese Fague under all sorts of pressure there underneath.
First personal at team sport. Substitution.
Chinese Taipei, fourth foul. Next foul they commit. Australia will be at the line. Nick Kay moves the ball on to McDonald. Off the screen, offered by Kay. Left-hand finish, beautiful play by Sean McDonald. Just 21 years old, playing with the Jack Jumpers.
Australia, number 4. First personal and team's third. And substitution. China Taipei, number 8, Wang. Australia, number 20, Dendon.
And Australia get the steal off the inbounds. So frustrating for Chinese Taipei.
First personal and team's fifth. Chinese Taipei is in the penalty. Australia will receive a free throw. At line, number 6, Callaway.
There's
2 shots.
Foul. And now it is 2 shots as Chinese Taipei are in the penalty. And press to work, and they get the steal. Galloway ends up with the ball. McDonald. And then he loses it, and here comes Chinese Taipei. Drop off to Artinho, step through. Can't get it to go, and Vague with the rebound. Galloway, screen from Vague, and they turn it over.
Out of bounds. Chinese Taipei ball.
Under 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter here. Hope you're enjoying the action. FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. Chinese Taipei, Australia. Shots up, long 2 is off. Defensive rebound, Reese Vague. Ji Xiang with the miss there. Good ball movement from Australia. Jab step, and the shot's up. And nothing but net for Deng Dit. That's a big moment for him, knocking down the jump shot.
Back to the play.
So we're back underway. Just over a minute remaining in the second. Australia 44, Chinese Taipei 20. New look Australian team. Playing very nicely. Offensive rebound, Artinho. They won't be pleased with that. Coach Beveridge laying the offensive glass action from Will Artinho, who puts it down for 2. Reese Vague. Mid free throw line jump shot, Alex Madronya. They just do the basics so well, Australia. Into the post, into Artinho, and Vague fouls immediately.
Foul Australia, number 25, Babe. First personal, teams 4.
Go, go.
Balls it in for Chinese Taipei. And that pass just wasn't quite on with the angle, and a foul by Chu. Just didn't quite have the angle there on the pass into the post.
Second personal. Australia free throw at the line, number 9, Kyle Zunik.
Kyle Zunik.
2 shots.
With the foul, 22 years old, Zunik. Represented Australia in the 2019 Universiade. Got bronze medal in 2019, under 16, under 18, and under 19 national team for Australia. He was at the Basketball Centre of Excellence as well. Martinho goes, passes, they bring it back out, shot clock and game clock running down. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, floater off the glass, no good. Akolda Gak gets the defensive rebound, Bulk Deng Dit gets that defensive rebound. And half-time is here, it's Australia 48, Chinese Taipei 22. And there's the statistics. Australia 63% from 2, 38% from 3, 9 of 10 from the line. And Chinese Taipei just struggling in this game. 28 rebounds to 10 Australia, 16 assists to 4 for Australia. And Madronya 9, McDonald 5, Zunik 5, Artino 6, Lin 5, and Pai 5 for Chinese Taipei. So Australia doing a professional job in these FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. Some of the highlights from the first quarter and from the first half, and it started off well. Chinese Taipei made that first 3, a 2 of 12. Pai and Lin made the 2 3-pointers, but Australia moving the ball around so nicely. Little drop-off pass there for Vague for the throwdown. Just a screen and roll, little no-look pass from Sean McDonald. It's under 19 national team for McDonald as well in 2019, just showing his national team experience. And Artino having to work so hard for any basket he gets. This is a big, big step up for him. And good pass in the end to Emmett Nah. Just attack the glass. And blocked. Ling Chen came in and did some good stuff for Taipei. Bounce pass, and again, there's the block from the reverse angle. And they made the shot off the glass as well. So really good moments for Chinese Taipei. They need plenty more of those to keep this competitive. Muller misses, but on hand, Akolda Gak for the throwdown. No problem for the 2'10", 19-year-old. And worth another look. And a couple of friendly rolls off the hoop. This was one of them, just sort of threw it up. Kay half stole it, but it went in. Little wry smile from Chu there. And then something similar here, just rolling and drops in for Chinese Taipei. So that's half-time. Enjoyed the highlights of the Asian Cup qualifiers, the Asia qualifiers so far. See you very shortly for the second half.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Balls loose, really good by Saudi Arabia, and they get the finish. Musab Al-Qadi.
Well, Freddie now will inbound the ball. Backdoor finds. Again, a backdoor cut there from Da Tucker.
And he's the first time he's up. Nice pass by Low to the inside. And one. 22-year-old just powered up off the pass from Low.
Excellent offense, not great. Zaid Abbas with the steal. Zaid Abbas now finding Freddie. Back to El Touari. Beautiful basketball. Oh, baby, it is unselfish Jordanian Showtime basketball.
Gets the offensive rebound and kicks it out, and he gives it away. Krahita, and left-hand finish and blocked by Murthan Al-Mawani. Saudi Arabia refuse to give anything easy.
Gets it, slides to the ring. Oh, lovely little pass, and the throwdown is good for Kazemi.
Well, Da Tucker now looking to isolate. Tries to post up now. Goes all the way, gets rejected. Well, Matt Jock said, not in your house.
Tipped away by Clemens, chance to run, 2-on-1. Jamshidi, the only man back, and they go upstairs. Lovely little lob pass.
Lane now goes all the way. Another block shot there by Dwary. And now we got transition all the way. Throws it down. Wow. Freddie Ibrahim with a bit of authority on that one.
And the pass is stolen. And all alone is Saudi Arabia. Big throwdown. Al-Baghawi. Double clutch.
Number 31. Number 30. Number 31. Substitution.
Welcome back to Okinawa in Japan for the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. And Australia in control here against Chinese Taipei. Chinese Taipei top scorers. Martinho 6, Lin 5 and Pai 5. Still smiles, they've got to stay together.
Who will you become when the moment arrives? You're carrying the expectations of the entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful
just giving
streets.
Chinese Taipei that presence inside, but he's finding it tough up against this Australian team. We've got young players coming through. Players that played in the 2019 qualifiers. Craig Moller and Angus Brent. And then players that have just come through the under-19s for Australia. Madronya 9, McDonald 5 and Zunic 5 for Australia. And there's Nick Kay, who's played in Basketball World Cup finals, Olympic Games. And there's Madronya, number 15 for Australia. 22 years old. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Coach Beveridge has got to be happy with the way that this group are connecting and playing for each other. It's Carl Zunic as well, another good young player, just 22 years old, 1.98 m. Madronya came through the FIBA under-17 national team as well, played in the World Championships in 2016 and has played some 3-on-3 as well. Will Artino deep in thought and conversation. So just moments away from the start of the second half. As the James Bond theme plays out, Chinese Taipei are going to need some slick moves the second half to get back into this. Maybe they're going to need some 007 star quality as they have come up against Australia. Powerhouse of international basketball, whatever roster they put out. And it's showing yet again. Under the tutelage here of Rob Beveridge and his assistants Rob McKinley and Mike Kelly. We've worked with a lot of these young players. So we're back underway. If you're just joining us, Chinese Taipei in white, Australia in green. And Will Artinho, the naturalised Chinese Taipei player, off balance, just falling away there, and that's just tough. Nothing easy for Artinho, but he knew that coming into this. Pass fake and the drive, and Emmett Nah attacks the basket and will go to the line.
Third personal, teams first.
Not. And the pass is saved. Brilliantly saved by Australia, and they get it back. Shot clock running down, and they're not going to get the shot off. There's Amos Brent. Great save by Captain K. And then Moller just couldn't get his hands on it. And in the end, they couldn't get the shot clock off. So full court pressure still from Australia, and Chinese Taipei get it up the floor. Wu Xiao Qing, and Artinho hands it off to Cheng. Crossover. No way through, has to come out the other side. Shots up, and it's good for Chinese Taipei. They knock down the three by Yao Cheng. 8 points for him, 2 out of 2 from behind the arc. Deep three is the response for Australia. And Karl Zunic knocks down the long-range shot. And a bit of ball movement here, and now Artinho's going to go left hand all the way across. Shots up, and it's just long, but they get the offensive rebound. Blocked by Moller, not in this house. And Chi Hu was blocked as he attempted to go strong to the hoop. But Moller from behind gets a lot of that. And Karl Zunic brings the ball away for Australia. Moller inside, Brandt all the way across. Nah, baseline, has to come back out. Skip pass, bounce pass, Moller, and Artinho with the block. Good job by Chinese Taipei. And the finish is good. And Karl Zunic with the foul, and that's much better by Chinese Taipei. Artinho with the poke away on the block. And Chu Kwai Yu gets it to go, and here goes the line for extra shot.
Number 12, Joel. One shot.
Three-point players completed. Moller, pass inside, picked up, and foul on Angus Brandt.
Number 31, Altino. Second personal and team's third. Free throw at the line, number 12, Brandt. 2 shots.
Angus Brandt played in the 2019 qualifiers. Two-time NBL champion and Rookie of the Year in 2015. And here we go, Chinese Taipei break the pressure. They attack, and good defense from Australia, and Nick Kay brings it away for the Boomers. And just simple bounce pass in transition, and Emmett Nah with the score. Inside, Artinho with the power dribble, and Angus Brandt with the foul.
Australia. Number 12, Brandt. Third personal and team's second. Substitution. Australia, number 15. Mudalonia. And number 25.
And Alex Madronia in for Australia. Bounce pass. And again, Will Artinho just unimpeded gets the offensive putback. It's up to 8 points, 4 of 9 for 2. And shots up for 3 is good for Vague. That's a great long-range effort, knocks it down. Double team, trap at the half. Artinho wants to get up and in, and just starting to get his way now, Will Artinho. Chinese Taipei almost get the steal. Madronia into Vague. Madronia, Nick Kay, high fake, and he gets all the way to the basket. Beautiful shot fake, well above his head, and gets all the way to the basket for 2, Nick Kay. Inside, Artinho, no way through. Gets the pass back out. Long range shot is off, and rebound by Craig Muller. Inside. Outside to Muller, catch, and knocks down the 3. Madronia with the assist. Australia comfortable.
Substitution for Australia, number 6, Galloway, and number 7, McDonald.
But we knew it was going to be tough for Chinese Taipei. Shots up, is off left, and rebound, Pai Yao Cheng. And they push ahead. Hu Xiaoqin, one of the only two players from the Asian Cup qualifiers in these World Cup qualifiers for Chinese Taipei.
Foul Australia, number 25, Bay. Second personal and team's third. Free throw at the line, number 31, Altino.
Australia, as I say, always going to be favourites. They're number 3 ranked in the world. Australia 66 is Chinese Taipei. There's Will Artino at the line, and he's just short on the shot. Will Artino in his second spell in the T1 League in Taiwan. And he knocks down the second. And they get it back, Taipei. Hang Chi-Hu looking for options. Gets Pa Yao Chang inside. Jump shot is long and rebounded. Sean McDonald. Madronya. Nick Kay. McDonald. Kay with another shot fake, but Artino doesn't bite. Kay with a one-footed fadeaway. Good defense by Artino, making it tough for Australia. Cheng to Artino. He's going to come back to his left. Throws it up, and 2 shots incoming for Will Artino.
Foul Australia, number 11.
Almost know he's going to come back to his preferred left hand, but it's been able to stop him, and 3 players converged.
Chinese Taipei, number 3, Lin, number 7,
Artino.
Australia, number 13, Gap.
6'11", playing for the Tainan Ghost Hawks.
Number 31, Altino.
T1 went to Creighton University. And knocks down the second. Artino up to 12 points. And good pressure as Madronya is the ball is stolen from Madronya. And Chinese Taipei attack, and good finish for Chu Kuai-Yu. But every game, every point counts. As Australia back on offense, Galloway in for Australia, and Akolda-Gak. Almost get the steal, Chinese Taipei. They do now, they get a poke away. And they 2-on-1 is a nice pass. And finish by Chu Kwai-yu. And they get another steal. Left-handed floater is good. And Chinese Taipei having a great session of play, but then, and again, Artinho still. Throw down, 2 hands. Australia really struggling here with the Chinese Taipei pressure. They've switched off. Alex Madronya, 63-42. Leads down to 21. Galloway. Shots up for 3 is short. Rebound, Artinho, and offensive foul by the looks of it.
Foul, Australia, number 13. First personal. Substitution Australia, number 4, Nar, and number 9.
Really good burst from Chinese Taipei, who play Japan on Saturday here in Okinawa. Australia just having to regroup.
Chinese Taipei free throw at the line, number 7, Wei, 2 shots.
This is Australia's only game of this window. They play Japan in February. Chinese Taipei again here in Okinawa. So free throw is good. More pressure put on Australia, but they deal with it better this time. Nah. Shots up is good for Karl Zunic. Penetrate, kick, shots up for 3 is good. Really nice penetrating kick. And Lin Bing-Sheng knocks down the 3. And back court, I mean, really sloppy. Emmett Na's foot on the halfway. That's really not good play by Australia, who just seem to have switched off mentally. And it's just a 20-point lead, and they were almost 30 points up.
And substitution for Australia, number 11, Kay.
And Nick Kay needs to come in and steady the ship again for Australia. Man with plenty of experience with the Australian national team. Shots up for 3 is good again, and Chinese Taipei are red hot now. Chu Kwai-yu.
Good job, mate. Good job, mate. Here we go.
Foul, Chinese Taipei, number 3, Lin. Second personal and team
Good effort by Chinese Taipei in this quarter. They lead 27-18 in the 3rd. Inbound to Vague. And another deflection. Madronya almost loses it. Chinese Taipei a step quicker on D. Pull up J, no good. And penetrate. Push the ball ahead in transition, Chinese Taipei here. And the 3 is up, and it's good, and they can't miss. Chinese Taipei. And Chu knocks down the 3. And it's like that. It's a 14-point lead for Australia. Great response from Chinese Taipei, and all the way to the hoop, Emmett Na. That basket was much needed for Australia. He's He's up to 6 points personal. Just off by An Chi-Hu. And Nar attacks and he's fouled on his way to the basket. And Ling.
Foul. Number 25, Ling. Second personal. And substitution, Australia.
I think that's what Australia need. Get to the foul line and get things settled down, because it's been a big response by Chinese Taipei. 30 points they've scored in this quarter.
Australia, number 4, Nar, 2 shots.
22 points in the whole of the first half for Chinese Taipei, so they've really turned things around. Almost gets them the steal. I think it's been called that it is Australia ball, so good response from them, from the Boomers. 15 seconds remaining in the third. Emmett Nar to Vague. And ball's loose, Vague goes down, and it's a held ball, possession arrow. Australia retain possession, but only just. Vague dives down. Good play from Wei Chao Hao.
.7 seconds remaining on the third quarter. Australia ball.
Time down, Vague lets the three go, off right, and Chinese Taipei get the rebound with Lin.
And that's it for the third quarter.
Third quarter finishes.
Australia 70, Chinese Taipei 52.
It's Australia 70, Chinese Taipei with a big third quarter, 52.
Chinese Taipei 代表52でとなっています。これより2分間のインターバルに入ります。
There's the statistics looking a lot better for Chinese Taipei. 6 of 17 from 3. And 15 of 37 from 2 now. And here's the highlights of the third quarter, and much, much better. Chinese Taipei, who were getting steals off their aggressive defense and knocking down three-pointers. The foul there, Chu going strong to the line. Three-point play there after the foul. To the camera lady. Nice touch there, making sure she's okay. And Will Artenia coming in on the weak side for the rebound. Off the miss from Han. And then off the steal, just pressure at the halfway. Australia coughed it up, and Will Artenia two-hand throwdown. So lots to ponder here for Australia. And don't forget, download the app for the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. This is window 2 of 6 windows that will take you all the way through to the FIBA Basketball World Cup finals in Philippines, Japan and Indonesia next August. And a much better third quarter, really showing what they can do. Chinese Taipei at pace, knocking down threes and giving Australia all they can handle. Martinho 14 points, Chu 11, Lin 10, and Pai 8 points, leading the way for Chinese Taipei. And Zunic 11 points, leading the way for Australia. So we're back underway, fourth quarter. Can Australia regain control, or will Chinese Taipei continue to eat into this lead? 18 points the difference as we start the fourth. And that first jump shot from the elbow just short for Chinese Taipei. Muller all the way across to Na. Muller goes left, little pass inside, and the layup attempt by Nick Kay is no good.
Follow Chinese Taipei. Number 31, Altino.
But he's,
Third personal, teams first.
he's going to the line. Will Artinho reaching across. That's Artinho's third.
At the line, number 11, Kay. 2 shots.
He's 3 of 3 from the line so far. With that 4 of 4, nothing but net for Nick Kay. Playing for the Shimane Susanoo Magic this season. Free throws are good from Kay. He's up to 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and the pressure is on from Australia. But Chinese Taipei break it, extra pass, and Artinho is fouled, and that was a good press break from Chinese Taipei.
Number 22, Mahler.
Artinho to the line, but nice bounce pass in midair from Wade.
Free throw, number 31, Altino. 2 shots.
Artinho just long on the first, struggling from the line. And he's short on that one as well, so 2 of 7, Artinho from the free throw line. And Australia break the Chinese Taipei pressure. Inside, Nick Kay is good on the short jump hook. No good for Chinese Taipei on the drive there. Nick Kay to Emmett Na. Kay steps out. Left-hand dribble, bounce pass. Pass fake. Kay. And ball is knocked loose.
Hey, ready? Let's go.
Emmett Na. Seconds running down, and Chinese Taipei get the steal, and they attack the basket and they get the layup. Nice job from Lin. With the finish. 20-point lead for Australia. Angus Brandt is in. Off the glass is good for Emmett Na. Step out, 3-point is up and is good. Hang Chi-Hu. Nice job by Chinese Taipei. Keep it under 20, but not for long. There's Angus Brandt. gets the score. Nick Kay with the assist. And they let it go. That's Chu really sloppy there. He'd be frustrated.
Substitution, Australia, number 14, Altuela.
Charles Henry Parker's got to be happy with the way the team responded in the third quarter. 30-22, they won that. And when Aquera is in for Australia. Number 14. Bit of high-low play. And they call the two-pointer as good. Nice pass, and Nick Kay with the finish. Brandt throws it in, perfect pass. And Kay does the rest. She.
One shot.
She with the foul. And 1-2-2 press with Australia there. And the ball is saved, and they do keep it in. Great job, Artinho. Back outside, shots up, and it's just off. And Aquera gets the long defensive rebound. Well, Artinho just committed his fourth foul.
Number 31, Altino, fourth personal, and team's third. And substitution, Chinese Taipei, number 5, Yao Zhenpai.
Get ready.
Pai's coming in for Chinese Taipei. Emmett Na, bounce pass. Kay, another bounce pass, and beautiful finish from Angus Brandt. Nice internal passing from Australia. And Ling with the foul in transition there.
Australia, number 9, Zunic.
And Zunic with the foul.
Second personal, team second. And substitution.
Tried to get out of the way, but he did make contact with the body. Chinese Taipei in the zone from Australia, 2-3 zone. And that results with the Chinese Taipei miss. Okay, extra pass. Penetrate and off the glass. Sean McDonald with a strong, strong move.
Timeout, Chinese Taipei.
Chinese Taipei have to call timeout. The lead going back up again, 85-57. Australia 15-5 in the fourth quarter. Well, a good start by Australia to this fourth quarter. We saw the score by quarters come across. 28-11, 20-11 to Australia in the first half, and then 22-30 Chinese Taipei, and 15-5 in this fourth quarter. And the 2-2-1 Zone press put on by Australia, but they've just taken it off. And they go into man-to-man defense here. Shots up for three, just short, just grazes the ring, and the rebound by Aquera. Okay, to McDonald. Inside, back outside, Nah. Short, good rebound by Aquera. Nah. Nick Kay picks, pops, shoots the three, and he's just long. Good rebound by Hang. And good hands by Nah, and he saves it as well. Angus Brent. To McDonald. To Nah, who attacks. And left-handed finish on the layup. He started it, and then he finished it, Emmett Nah. He's up to 12 points. 5 of 7 from 2. And Australia back up to 30 points advantage. Chinese Taipei got it all the way down to 14 in that third quarter.
Foul on Australia, number 12, Brandt. Fourth personal and team's third.
Brandt with the foul there, just high arming, trying to deal with Artinho.
And for Australia, number 13, Gap.
Substitutions for Australia.
And number 20, Denton. Foul Chinese Taipei.
Gak, Dengit and Aquera on the floor together here for Australia.
First personal and team's fourth.
Artinho, step through, and foul. Travel called on Artinho. The interior defense of Australia just doing enough. So he steps, and that is a correct call. No foul. Just shuffled his feet as he tried to get position, Artinho. And Gak to McDonald. Screen. Ball's loose. 5 seconds. And offensive foul initially. And good job by Fan. See, Chi and Fan.
Australia, number 7, McDonald. Second personal, team's fifth.
McDonald called for the offensive foul. So Australia in the penalty now. 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. They lead by 30. Pye and steal, 2-on-1, extra pass, and the layup by Alex Madronya. Good defense by Australia. Aquera with the steal, and Madronya with the finish. All the way across into the corner. Chinese Taipei, they get held up, though. Good length and activity by Bol Dengdit. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And left-hand attempt. And offensive rebound twice, 3 times by Chinese Taipei. Will Artinho just couldn't get hold of that final effort. But good hustle by Taipei. There's the first effort. Then Fan gets a look on the offensive glass. Australia, young players there. Gak, Aquera, Dengit just got to box out. They've got so much length. Artinho going to go back to his left hand, and he'll go to the line.
Foul, Australia, number 15.
Madronya with the foul.
First personal. Free throw, number 31, Altino. 2 shots.
Still continuing, 2 of 8 from the line, Artinho. 4 of 11 is Chinese Taipei's total. 14 points, 8 rebounds for Artinho. He misses the second as well. He's played 33 minutes and may be feeling the pace of international basketball here at the Asian qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Galloway attacks, pulls up off the glass. Really nice play, good body control by Jalen Galloway. Shots up from deep and rebound Galloway. And push, Gordon Chinese Taipei.
Number 5, Pai.
And Pai with the foul.
Third personal, team scored.
Calder Gak drawing the foul.
Chinese Taipei number 6, Jan, and number 25, Lin.
And Chinese Taipei will be in the penalty next time. Aquera gets the inbound. Left hand finish, just short from Gak. He gets his own miss, gets it back out. Galloway long range effort is just short. And Chinese Taipei bring it back the other way. Wang inside, back outside to Pai. Left hand dribble, penetrate, kick, extra pass. And the long range shot is off, and Alex Madronya with the rebound. Attacking the closeout, blocked is Calder Gak. But they get the rebound off the floor. Loose ball, Madronya ends up with it. Let's see what the call is.
Number 5, Bai. 4th personal and team's 5th. Chinese Taipei is in the penalty.
Pai with the foul. And Madronya at the line for 2 shots.
2 shots.
Madronya knocks down the 3.
Timeout, Chinese Taipei. 2nd timeout.
And timeout called. Chinese Taipei. Australia in control. 93-57, 1:48 remaining in the 4th here in Okinawa in Japan. Some of the stats going through there. Australia 46 rebounds to 23 of Chinese Taipei. That's been a huge difference on the whole here. 12 assists for Chinese Taipei, 32 assists for Australia, and Alex Madronya 13 points. 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And Nick Kay is the leading points man, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists for Australia. They share the ball so well, but 32 assists, 46 rebounds, only 17 turnovers. That's going to work, and all the way to the basket. Strong move by Chang Chun. Madronya to Boldengdit, and they're going to lose it. And they really are learning quickly, these young players for Australia. And shots off, and Akoda Gak just got to be ready. They have got the height advantage, but they've just got to use it to the full. Good pass to the wing, and the finish. Wow, here's Wena Aquera. Good body control, but nice quick passing between Gak, Aquera and Dengdit. .33 assists now for Australia, but there's a nice play for Chinese Taipei. And Wang with the 2-point floating shot.
Follow Chinese Taipei, number 8, Wang. First personal. It's going to be Australia's free throw.
And Madronya back at the line.
With the lawyer, 2 shots.
And Australia keep possession. Madronya playing with the North Gold Coast Seahawks in the NBL 1. And Australia into the last minute. And they go into the post. And a foul called. And Akoda Gak will go to the line. He was trying to make his power step, but got caught in midair.
Free throw, Australia at the line, number 13, Gak.
Played at the Under-19 World Cup for Australia last year, as did Galloway. And Aquera and Dengdit. 7 games, 10 points a game, 6.9 rebounds in 22 minutes of action. Just misses the second free throw. So great experience for these young players on the Australian team. And they're all out there together here with Madronya, who's 22 himself. Penetrate kick, long three is up and off. And Galloway will kick it ahead to Madronya, who will look ahead again. The three will go up, and it's good for Wena Aquera. A nice finish for Australia and for him as they edge towards 100 points. And a big, big win for Australia in their first qualification game in these Asian qualifiers. They beat Chinese Taipei, Australia 98, Chinese Taipei 61. A tough game for Chinese Taipei. They fought valiantly, especially in the third quarter, which they won, but the other 3 quarters, domination for Australia. Stats, Australia 68% 2, 42% from 3, 78% from the line. 49-24 In rebounds, Australia 34 assists, sensational sharing of the ball to 12 from Chinese Taipei. And Kei, Madronya and Na leading the way for Australia. 14, 13, 12 Atinho, Lin and Chu. 14, 12 and 11 for Chinese Taipei. The highlights, plenty of them for Chinese Taipei in the third. They really came back strong. They reduced the lead to 14 points. With some good defense. They ended up the game with 11 steals. A lot of those were in the third quarter. Just 13 turnovers for Chinese Taipei, but only 12 assists. They really put some good pressure on. They were getting steals, finishing their layups, making threes. Yeah, nice touch there between Chu and the camera lady. And Artinho just ghosting in on the weak side for the rebound. Offensive rebound. Australia just switching off there. Chinese Taipei had a really good third, and Artinho with the dunk off the steal at half court. And, you know, you thought when they got it back to 14, that's a tough move inside by Kei. And feeling the pain there. It's Chi Hu Han. And again, they got it, ball ahead, and they finished the layup. If you give Chinese Taipei opportunities to run, they will hurt you. Nice pass, and the finish for Brandt. Just 2 bounce passes. Fundamentals at their best. And now with the left hand layup off the attack to the basket. And Madronya. Madronya 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. And that's a tough move for Wayne Aguera. Australia giving all their players a really good run out. And this is Group B as it looks. China have played twice. They've won both their games. Australia winning big here. And Chinese Taipei play Japan tomorrow, right here. So, Australia are off and running in the win column. They dominated in quarter 1, 2 and 4. Chinese Taipei brought it back to 14 points deficit in the third. But in the end, Australia too big, too strong for Chinese Taipei, and they take the win. See you next time.
William, how do you analyse this game today against Australia?
It was a tough game. It was our first game as a group. We have a lot of young guys. They have a lot of experience. They have a guy who, you know, came off 3rd place in the Olympics. They're a very, very good team. And, you know, we had a little run in the 3rd quarter that we can build